Hey guys, Thomas Asula Jr. here, aka Mustached Tom, and I'm here to review Straight Outta Compton, which is based on the group NWA, consisting of Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, MC Ren, and Day-G Yellow. Uh, this movie is a recreation or re-storytelling of how these five put their music together to become, as they put it, one of the most notorious rap groups to come out of a dangerous place known as Compton. And the movie does begin by really showing the police force really having way too much control and just being able to ride in with like a tank. Like the movie really just opens up with that, and I was like, oh, this is crazy, like really insane. So as the movie progresses, they finally get recognized by this producer, and they get a contract going, and the guy who's sort of putting them together is really focusing on Eazy-E, which causes problems later on, and the eventual division after they become world known splits them up. And then you have, Dr. Dre doing his own thing, and he finds guys like Snoop Dogg and, spoiler alerts, Tupac as well, to do their own stuff as well. And then they start to realize that this producer guy is out for himself, and even Eazy-E starts to realize that. But unfortunately, as the movie goes on, it does retell the parts where he does like this whole thing about him having AIDS and whatnot, and then it does him passing away, and then last scene, like the last part of that movie was really powerful. Just them in the hospital, and then his reaction to everything. I thought this movie is really good to really share how music is really important, and how rap is how it's influenced these particular individuals, and how it's still how it's here today, and how we still can look back at that however many years ago and still see like some of these problems still happening. So again, I'm in the same boat of this movie came out at a really opportune time where you still have things like crooked cops and stuff like that still happening after all these years. And this movie is a great influence to show people of this generation how tough it was to break out of this sort of really messed up place. So I really enjoyed this movie, and a lot more than I thought I was going to. I thought each portrayal was really well done. I did think that the movie did focus on 3 of the 5, that being Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E, but the movie has a lot to show, so including other rappers coming in and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I think this is a really interesting movie, especially if you're into music and music history, or if you're into rap, or things like that. I think this is an interesting movie regardless, even if you're not into music, which music is everywhere, so it's sort of hard not to be influenced by it. So with that being said, I'm going to give this score a 9 out of 10. I think this movie is really, really good. Just hit every mark that I thought it was going to do, and did a little bit more, like just capturing each person and each individual, like I said, a lot more than I thought it was going to. The only thing I kind of wish they went a bit more into is how they got their names. It seems like they just sort of went about it like I don't know. I think it would have been interesting to find out like how they went about their names or whatever. But at the end of the day, this movie's still really good. And like I said, even if you're not into music, I still think you can have a really enjoyable time with this film. And with that being said, I think that's about everything I think I can say about this movie that hasn't already been said. A lot of people have also said that this movie is really good, so if you haven't already seen it, check it out. So, this has been Thomas Cecilia Jr., aka Mustached Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.